You know, some are more prevalent than others in individuals, and some people tend to be beholden to them and are feel like they're in bondage to them. But you don't have to be, but it can be something that has spilled over into your relationship and created insecurities in how you feel about your significant other or your husband, your wife, based on, like Renee mentioned at the beginning, past experiences, you know, childhood of origin things that happened to you in the past, and it can bring into your present relationship and therefore cause barriers to be built up. We always tell our couples it's almost like having bricks, and every time you have a barrier or something that happens, you're stacking a brick up in between us right here to where we are so isolated that we can't be a partner in this relationship because we have barriers that have been set up, that we have set up, and sometimes your spouse can set up theirs. It's almost like having those two walls, and it can be a hindrance to the relationship, and it can be something that is going to cause a problem, and that usually stems from our fears.
And you know what? And you wouldn't think of insecurity as being a part of fear, but I think about when we first got married, I was extremely insecure. And as a result of being...
But why was that when you think?
Because I had low self-esteem. And that came from the things I was told.
Right.
You know, we always talk about that. The 3 questions you need to ask yourself. Who told you that? How do you make people feel? And who told you that? How do you make people feel? It's 3 of them. And right now my brain is on fast